We are back with Delta Green and See No Evil. And so far, the story is living up to its name because we haven't seen a whole lot of evil, have we? Just a drug deal, which in Delta Green terms is really nothing, is it? Right? It's I would say very tame compared to some of the things that we've seen. This is the role-playing game of everything ending, including your body. Agents are made to suffer slowly as they either go insane or decide to just shoot themselves in the face or get eaten by a horrible monster. I think those are the 3 ways to quit Delta Green, aren't they?
But there is a 4th.
What is that?
Fake your death and join a cult.
That is a... yeah.
Yeah, actually.
That's a possibility, yeah. Anyway, ACEL is here to save us from horrible things from beyond. And who's ACEL?
Hi, I'm Briar, and I'm playing Dr. Alex Blair.
I am Coach, and I am playing Agent Zahn.
I am Harper, and I am playing Sarah Gwynn.
And when we last left our heroes, we were on Foundry version 13. We're now on Foundry version 14, so everybody should know that everything that can go wrong will go wrong, because of course it will. Though I think it's been a fairly smooth upgrade so far. There we are. Okay, so you have been staking out the white supremacists for a while now. And I think the 3 rookies that you are supervising, they don't know any better. One of them has been on the bench for 24 hours, but managed to get himself off the bench again, which is lovely. And it's a full week now. We're just a day away from the conference. And during this entire time, the subjects, these organizers of a Holocaust denial conference, have really not done much. They've been shopping in books, they've been going to work, they've been, oh yeah, trying to do a major drug deal with a briefcase full of drugs, which was interrupted by ACEL in a shootout in Queens. Brunt was arrested by Blair and Gwyn in the lobby of the Marriott Hotel and taken to FBI HQ for processing. Richtofen and Taylor were also sent to headquarters because you had to get cleared for the shooting because one of the drug dealers actually died. And you wanted to leverage Brunt's arrest and his connections to a drug deal. You wanted to spin the narrative so that the conference might be a front for illicit activities, which is not a bad spin when it comes to the alphabet soup. To secure warrants for more intrusive surveillance on the remaining organizers, but so far we haven't actually submitted any of those. Maybe because Blair got chewed out by the supervisor, who was not very happy about the public mess. And continue with the investigation, but make sure that all this is by the book. So for now, Brunt is tangled in a jurisdictional squabble between various law enforcement agencies who all want to lay claim to him. The DEA is like, it's a drug bust. The FBI is, oh, but it's our counterterrorism espionage mission. And NYPD narcotics also want it. This is some of these suspects we've seen before and we've been following before, and we want to, they've been involved in cases before. Now we have a chance to stitch them up for good. You reorganized. Lynn took over watching Kolb, who was observed making a call to Drinkwater, instructing him to maintain that Brunt's arrest was a private legal matter unconnected to the conference. The conference is still on, even with Brunt's arrest. Richtofen, when you were cleared, returned to the investigation and got yourself a Kevlar vest. And you actually sent in a registration form to attend the conference. Gwyn and Blair, you rested, and you continue with the surveillance. Faulkner tailed Drinkwater, he went to Central Park, He made a call from a payphone and then he headed to Greenwich Village. Richtofen and Faulkner followed him there to a narrow old brownstone where he was buzzing for entry, but your attempts to stay hidden failed spectacularly, and Richtofen was spotted making direct eye contact with the Drinkwater, who decided to not enter the building, and that was the tune of the rest of the day. We have now the morning of day 6 of this investigation. And I've heard rumors from when we ended last session that Richtofen and Lynn are going to be on Kolb this morning.
It's Saturday, so we're not sure if he's going to work or what those hours look like.
That's correct.
So,
While, what are we going to put Blair, Gwyn, and Faulkner on? You have definitely had a night's sleep. And you are in the same hotel as Hames and Drinkwater. Taylor is still on Prentice. Prentice being the young man who Drinkwater was supposed to meet in the Greenwich brownstone. So how do we want to divide up the responsibilities this day?
I can stay in the lobby to keep an eye out for if any of them decide to come down.
Very well. I am going to steal 1d6 willpower points from Taylor because he has been working very hard. That would be 2. Alright. So he's okay. He's okay for the most part.
do you think it's better to keep Taylor on Prentice, considering we think he may or may not be involved in some sketchy stuff just due to his name alone? Or do you think it might be better to have Faulkner on him and then Taylor in reserve?
Yeah, we should probably switch it out, just in case.
Just so long as someone's watching him. I don't have a good feeling about this dude.
Yeah.
So Taylor is gonna be drawn back, and who is watching Prentice?
We're gonna put Faulkner on him, or did one of you two want to keep eyes on him in the meantime?
On the case, I'm gonna put Taylor to bed for now,
Cool.
so he can get his willpower points back. Which leaves Blair and Gwen watching over Hames and Drinkwater, right? Early in the morning, we're gonna have things happening. Kolb is moving. To work.
Okay, cool.
So many other days. Maybe he has hours that he needs to make up for. Or maybe he's banking a bunch of vacation days to use for later. Who knows? But Drinkwater is also getting up early. He's in the lobby here, Blair and Gwyn. What are we going to do about this?
Watch him.
Are we putting both on Drinkwater? Because Hames has not emerged yet.
You want to watch him? I can watch him.
Yeah, I'll watch him.
Alright,
Yeah.
Blair and Drinkwater it is. I'm just taking notes for no reason at all. Drinkwater leaves the hotel, and he is actually having a walk. He's not getting a cab, he's just strolling along the avenues and streets, and until he finds Blair, the coffee shop. Yeah, it's a cafe. And he goes into the cafe. He orders. You can see it if you're using your binoculars. He's ordering a coffee and some kind of breakfast bagel with, looks like, could it be some ham and cheese?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What kind of cheese?
I don't think you can tell from here, but it could be Swiss or cheddar. You never know. And he's sitting in this coffee shop here, Drinkwater is, munching on his bagel and drinking his coffee and reading the news. The rustle of the newspaper going across as it flips one page after another over on his table. The way news used to be read. It's not a warm day today. We're talking just above freezing. We're talking puddles on the ground that have frozen over and you step in them and you crack on the ice. No particularly strong winds, which is good. But yeah, it's cold, dry, a little bit breezy. And you can, early in the morning now, you can see your own breath clearly. It's gonna warm up though. On the radio, they're telling you about the forecast that you'll reach a high of 50 degrees today. And no rain in the forecast. Isn't that lovely?
Yay.
Yay. Richtofen, you are still on calm duty as the morning passes slowly but surely. He is doing... You don't know what he's doing in his office. He could be describing a ritual to summon the great old ones for all you know. There's just quiet upstairs and fewer people going to work than usual for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And there you are and there he is.
If he's just scribing it, that's not as big a concern. But if we hear him chanting over the shotgun mic, that might be something to worry about.
That's fair. You do not, in fact, hear any chanting.
That's good.
No.
I am also realizing now, it's Saturday today.
Yeah.
And I put in the request essentially for the ticket yesterday. So I don't even know if I'll be able to get the ticket in time on Sunday because I don't even think the mail runs. Does it?
That's an excellent question, isn't it? Sent it in the morning, so they would have distributed it in the afternoon, probably, if you do an express thing.
Okay, cool.
Let's say
That's
that
good.
works for the convenience of the story, because that's nice.
Okay, cool. And yeah, hopefully he's up there inscribing my fucking ticket.
Hopefully.
Otherwise, I'm going to try to be as unobtrusive as possible, just in case he takes any weird conversation, someone comes to the door, he gets a phone call, anything like that. Stubs his toe, I want to hear about it.
Very well. Where did my weather controls go? I have no idea. It's version 14. I'm learning. Okay, yeah, morning is gonna be so many other mornings. By now, ACEL. Lynn doesn't even know that she isn't part of ACEL, is she? Faulkner's just reporting in very routine things, like Prentice is in his house because it's Saturday, maybe he's just sleeping in this morning because he was on a bender last night. Gwen!
Yellow.
Hames.
Yes.
Hames appears.
I'm observing him.
Yeah, he comes down, has a late breakfast, grabs his trench coat and a hat. Looks like a very aged Humphrey Bogart with a much angrier face, honestly. Like a resting, very angry face. And he will start marching away from the hotel, northwards.
I will follow him.
Very well. You will get to Central Park with him. It's no longer so cold that you can see your own breath. Temperatures have... Isn't that nice?
Yes.
He's walking in Central Park. He has his hat, his cane, his trench coat. It is chilly after all. All this is... And he's in his 70s, so it's quite warranted. He's not walking with a limp, and he's not walking particularly slowly, but I'm sure he was walking with a little bit more of a spring in his step when he was in his 20s, 50 years ago. And yeah, he's minding his own business, watching the sky, the squirrels, the whatever catches his eye. Why don't we roll the first roll for the session, with that being Gwyn rolling for an alertness check, please.
Oh, why you gotta put that pressure on me?
Because I can. Cackles!
No.
Okay, clearly this comes like a flash out of nothing you expected. So he's walking there, just minding his own business, and suddenly he is attacked. Whack!
Oh no.
Yep. An elderly woman. She's well dressed and grandmotherly, and she is screaming at him. Murder! Pig! And she just handbag. This is gonna be like a handbag to the face situation. Police! Whap!
I am
And
not going to intervene.
Hames is gonna try to do his best here to dodge. And he fails miserably. So he gets hit full force by this handbag, just bam, right over his face, staggering backwards. You can see there is blood from his nose. She's screaming, "Police! He's a murderer! He's a pig!" She keeps screaming, and people around are taking notice.
Honestly, I wish I had popcorn. If it didn't draw attention to myself, I'd want to yell out, "Who'd he kill?" But I'm trying to stay hidden and professional.
This is fair.
Maybe I should just send a quick text like, "Hey, an old lady is beating up Hames." I don't know.
But it's hilarious.
Yeah, like, I'm obviously not intervening. Just thought you guys should know, just to brighten up your day.
Bring out the popcorn is the word I'm hearing.
Yeah, can someone run to Central Park and bring me some popcorn?
I don't know that anyone can at this particular time and place. But, yeah, we're gonna have a situation here with... Oh, sorry. Forgot to click on the thing. That
You literally just got here.
Yeah, this is where you die, clearly. Yeah, she's screaming, she's swinging her handbag. There is a crowd coming. Hames, he is just spitting angry, obviously, and also spitting blood. And he takes the cane and just swings it at her. Bam!
Oh.
And so he hits the old lady with a cane, and she whimpers, "Ah!" as the cane hits her somewhere between the shoulder and the face. And the crowd is like, "Boo!" and people are rushing in now. And Gwyn is still eating popcorn, apparently. So, two of the crowd just disarm him, and it's going to take some more minutes of Gwyn eating more and more popcorn, because this is the most exciting that's happened for you in how long?
I think my entire life, frankly.
That is a bit bad.
Get this dude on... If we can get this dude on assault charges, maybe we can get 2 Nazis out of this thing.
The police does arrive. This obviously takes a few minutes before they arrive, but there's always a police presence in Central Park. And they're gonna get in there and start barking orders. The whole situation is gonna start calming down. The woman is taken to one side, Hames is taken to another side. There's a lot of heated discussion right now. And yeah, you can watch the police doing this for as long as you feel it's funny and interesting.
Look, I'm not letting Hames out of my sight. It just so happens that interesting stuff happens around him.
Apparently. It's gonna take maybe 10 minutes, maybe more, who knows. There's been a lot of heated discussion, a lot of finger pointing, a lot of screaming, a lot of, where's my handbag? And the cane is for now in police custody. But eventually the police seem to be these guys are just absolutely annoying. And they will let both off with a warning. And the woman is told not to use her handbag as a weapon, and Hames is told not to use his cane. And if you absolutely have to argue with each other, you do that with words. And since nobody's getting arrested today, Hames is standing there and just staring daggers at the woman and just turns on his heel and starts going back out of Central Park.
I will follow him then.
Very well. He is going back to the hotel. At a quite quick pace, too. Meanwhile, Drinkwater is done with his breakfast, and he leaves. You know what Drinkwater does?
What does he do?
He goes to a bookstore! Not the Hello word. And he sits down and peruses a book, maybe? Yeah, several books. There's a very nice recliner. There's a good light. He is in his happy place now. Growling stomachs, what are we doing for lunch, everyone? I mean, it's easier for Gwen because she's in the hotel lobby when Hames has gone up into his hotel room.
I'll grab lunch for Lynn and I at that cafe across from Kolm's.
Very well. Blair is all alone. If you walk away from the bookstore, you might lose sight of Drinkwater. But if you don't go away from the bookstore, you might go hungry. Dilemma. This, my friends, is what we do in RPGs. We ask the hard questions.
Is there any place around within eyesight of the bookstore entrance?
Yes, it's New York City after all. That's the upshot.
Yeah. Blair will just pick anywhere where she could still see the bookstore entrance.
Very well. I would like all three of you to roll an alertness check for me, please.
Oh no, is there another old lady?
No.
You never know. Blair is not paying attention to anything, nor is Gwyn. That's sad.
I'm still thinking about the most entertaining thing I've seen since Ants.
Hames getting beaten up by an old lady.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, did I need to make an alertness check?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. Nobody notices nothing. This is the best team the FBI has on offer. Isn't it?
Yep, top of our class.
Absolutely top of the class. Oh dear. I'm not even gonna... Taylor is awake! Where do we want Taylor?
Maybe we could swap Taylor out with... Let's see. Would Drinkwater recognize Blair due to the arrest?
Yes, he would.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm asking Blair, I'm not trying to pressure you off of this. Do you think it would be a good idea to replace, or maybe, like,
Swap
switch out? Yeah.
That'd probably be best.
So far she's
Okay.
been lucky. He hasn't seen her yet. Allegedly. So Taylor is coming to take your place with Drinkwater.
Yep.
And he has full willpower again. Where is Blair going?
I guess back to the hotel for now?
Okay. Yeah, we have the home base there. Prentice is apparently hanging out with some friends at a cafe. Indoor cafe, I might add. It's too cold to be outside. If you want to be outside, you better have the coffee ready, I'm just telling you. We're still in the bookstore. And Kolb, because Kolb is doing all the cool stuff, isn't he?
I'm just saying, if he summons an old one, we know exactly how to deal with them.
He's gonna shake Lynn up a bit here. Kolb is coming out of the office half an hour too early. Also, he drove to his office today. He did not take the subway.
Shit. Okay. I will let everybody know since I'm with Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to his car? He left the office?
Yep. He's going to his car. He left the office a bit earlier than normal, like half an hour earlier.
Okay. And we didn't hear anything over the mic?
No.
Okay. Then in that case, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let Blair know. Colm's moving, left 30 minutes early, and he drove today. I would have let them know that earlier in the day when I knew it, obviously, but they definitely know now.
Yeah. Okay, so you've been alerted. Richtofen, you have some drive skill. Lynn has better drive skill. Do we want to let Lynn do the driving?
If hers is better, I trust her.
I don't, because I'm rolling.
I will hop out and get a cab at the same time and say, follow that guy.
See what I mean? By one! By one! That's just really annoying. Oh, but look, he failed spectacularly, so I think you can, in fact, catch up with him. Okay, good. We are driving after Kolb. He is driving... Where is he driving? I think he's driving in this general direction.
And I am going to let everybody know, hey, this is the direction he's headed. If anybody wants to try to meet us there. I don't know if Taylor or another agent was free I wasn't honestly paying attention.
Taylor's not free and Faulkner's not free, but Blair and Gwyn are free. One of them is free at the very least, if one has to watch Hames.
Might be worth dropping Hames if we all want to be together for one of them.
Are you coming, you guys?
We probably should, just in case, given how the last time went.
Yeah. If it's only one of you, hopefully it's the doctor.
Yeah, Blair will
You
go at the
have
very least.
Amazing drive skills, both of you.
No.
Who's driving? I'm asking for absolutely no reason.
Which one of us has the better drive?
You have exactly the same drive.
Nice.
21.
Oh no, that's not nice.
I guess I could roll.
Go ahead. Talbot killed herself driving once, but you didn't. Look at your roll.
What?
That almost looked like 100.
It was a
Jesus.
0, is what it was. All right. Is Gwyn coming as well?
I think Gwyn will stay back to just watch Hames.
Okay.
Gotta make sure they don't do anything shady.
Gwyn, you roll your alertness check.
Oh no.
Wow, that was so close to a 20 though.
Yeah.
He's going in the general direction, Kolm is, of JFK Airport. He's going on the main... I don't know which are the main arteries to get there, but I'm just dragging him towards this general. I know it's in Queens, off the map here, but that's the direction you're going. Until he leaves the main artery and goes not to JFK. In fact, he goes to a small strip mall.
And yeah, as soon as we get there, I'll have Lynn set up the laser listener or the shotgun mic or whatever it is she has. Try to get some audio in the building.
Very well. We have Richtofen and Lynn. There. In a vehicle. And not very long after, we will have Blair arriving as well, right?
Yep.
Just before you arrive, because you rolled such a nice roll there. You can see here, it's several storefronts are vacant, windows are covered up by paper on the inside, and for rent signs on the doors. There's a locksmith, an ice cream shop, and an actual convenience store that is still in operation. But the number of people here is very low indeed. There's going to be a vagrant sitting outside the as far outside, close enough to the convenience store to be able to intercept people coming and going, but not so close that he could be arrested for loitering. And let's go with an alertness check for all y'all. Richtofen and Lynn first, of course.
I also want to say that I did strap on my vest while we were in the car. I did this way, just in case.
You did, huh? You did.
I did. I'm not very alert today.
Not very alert at all. Lynn will make you aware of. She's pointing towards a cab, a yellow cab, that is sitting outside the convenience store. The driver is reading a newspaper, but not really reading it, if you take what I mean. He's flipping the pages, but his eyes aren't glancing over the text that much.
Fuck. Okay, so whoever is in there meeting with Kolb has a lookout. That's super sketchy.
Yeah.
So while still in the car on the phone with Blair, just so we're not outside, obviously making communications. Actually, sorry, was she able to get the microphone or the laser listener set up to hear anything going on inside while we were waiting?
Oh yeah, she's gonna. The moment you park your car, she's gonna rig her equipment.
Cool.
The moment that happens, of course, is also the moment where you see Colm parking his car, and he's going out of the car. He locks the car, and he goes to one of the vacant storefronts and knocks on the door. Wow.
Oh.
Lynn. Seriously, Lynn. Okay. She manages to blow up the equipment. Or something. I don't know what NPC she can alienate right now. I just drew a result. This makes no sense. If she just tries to go out, I don't think she would go out of the car. I'll re-roll that because it made no sense. Thank you very much. Okay, she's confused. She's going to set up the shotgun mic, but it's going to face in the wrong direction. And she's going to pick up a lover's quarrel somewhere in a van nearby or something.
Okay.
Oopsies. But you, while she's messing with getting... Because she's under pressure now. She needs to get the SIGINT equipment up faster than ever. And you can hear things rattling around in there, cords, entanglements. She's so frustrated. Kolm is knocking on that door. The door is opened. You can't really see who's inside, though. And he's ushered in. And then the door is closed behind him, of course. And at about that time, Blair arrives as well. So you would not have seen Kolm go into that, or just seen it, basically, go into that abandoned store. And yeah, Lynn is just absolutely embarrassed. You can tell she has... Her face right now is so red that it could be mistaken for a tomato. She probably just wants to sink through the earth and disappear. Here she was going to prove herself as this die-hard, committed member of the agency, and she can't get the cables out and do the one thing she's here to do properly. This is... Anyway, what do you do, Richtofen, Blair?
And then yeah, I'll basically tell Blair over the phone.
Yep.
Okay, Kolm is in there with at least his contact. Opened and closed the door behind him, and there is a lookout in the taxi.
Oh, all right.
Best case scenario, considering who we're dealing with, these two guys could both be very dangerous. We may have met one of them before, and they may have legal weapons. Worst case scenario is that there are more than two of them. It is that guy that we dealt with before, and they have illegal weapons. So that is a very real possibility.
Yeah.
Blair, your call. Rush the store or deal with a lookout?
We may have to deal with the lookout or just observe for now.
Okay. Yeah, if we just want to sit tight and try to give Lynn another chance to get the equipment working, then
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably honestly a better idea.
Very well. Trying to press other. Okay, thank you. Anyway, you are waiting in your respective vehicles very surreptitiously. Don't want to catch, because obviously there's some kind of surveillance game going on here with some guy you've never seen before in a cab, into the driver's seat, flipping through the newspaper as if he's actually reading it. Kolm being inside with some other guy, and you lot. And Lynn is just not. I forgot the batteries to charge overnight. She's just spitting out. It was the worst possible critical failure. So you're not getting any shotgun microphone help today. But the good news is, at this point, 5 minutes have passed. I don't know if that's good news or not. Honestly, I have no idea.
5 minutes with no audio. I don't know if Freddy's sitting still that long, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. When it becomes clear that we're not getting anything out of the shotgun microphone, whether that's a minute or 2 minutes, I'm gonna ask Blair if she thinks we should sit tight.
It's gonna be about 5 minutes, I think. Lynn is working fervently. You can see literal sweat on her forehead.
Okay. 5 minutes pass.
Yeah. Blair, what do you want to do? Sit tight? There's been no noise or anything from inside the storefront. Whatever Colm is doing in there, he's not coming out yet, but he might be out any second. We don't know what he's doing in there. Maybe it's another drug bust. Maybe all of these Holocaust deniers are high on drugs, which would explain a lot, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think the lookout is the issue, but the issue with that is if we approach the lookout to do something, they could just report it before we get close.
Yeah, at this point, it's either do nothing or do something. He's either going to see us or we're going to let the opportunity pass.
What shall it be?
We may have to risk it with the lookout, but one of us should stay back in case somebody from inside flees and and someone needs to drive off quickly to keep up.
One of us and Lynn, or I say as I open the door and start walking towards the building.
Lynn will take that as a cue that she is wanted to go with. Because
No!
No?
That's not what it means.
Okay.
She has the best drive between the three of us, right?
Yeah. So, okay.
Then she should probably be ready in case.
So she's gonna stay behind
Someone
in the
flees.
car. Richtofen is gonna go up and approach. Blair, you're still in your vehicle, or?
I'm going with Richtofen, though I'm gonna send a message to the others about the location.
Who are? Oh, Gwyn and
All of them.
Faulkner? Okay. Are you telling them to go there? Because it's going to take a variable amount of time for them to get there. Some will get there in 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, because traffic and all that.
I'd say more like a warning of, hey, this is where we are. If
Remember
something
us. As Blair, you're sending out messages. Richtofen, your phone will buzz as you're walking up to the door.
I don't know that now's a good time, but I'll look at it.
It's Lynn. She's calling you.
Lynn, what?
The guy in the cab just took up his phone immediately when you started towards that place. He's calling someone.
That's weird.
Understood. Keep an eye on him.
Will do.
I'm getting in there.
All right. How are you getting in there? The door is in fact locked.
Me and locked doors, I swear. In another life, wouldn't have been a problem. Is it a strength check to open the door?
You know what? I want alertness checks from everyone.
Oh my god. Fail another alertness check real quick.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nobody can see nothing today.
Hey.
Ooh, Richtofen can see everything today. I wonder if Lynn can see anything today. She can. She can. Blair is busy calling the others, so I think she will miss this shift. The sky, it was a bright sky, no clouds, but now clouds are just rolling in. And there's a sudden strong breeze coming in over this parking lot. You can hear the rustling of leaves, of old soda cans, of old big gulps and newspapers just
Another big gulps.
just sliding along the concrete pavement here, even as the temperature drops considerably.
That's honestly probably worse than what Richtofen was expecting.
Yeah, weather fuckery was not on my list of possibilities, I'll admit.
Okay, that's terrifying. Anything else with the critical? No words on the wind or anything like that?
Oh no, you can hear other things. Yeah, inside you hear some kind of sing-song chant that is basically coming to an end, and another voice speaks in German. Wer ruft mich an?
What does that mean? I should know.
You should. Yeah, who calls me?
Oh. Oh, that's real. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh. Oh. I don't
The
even know if I want to
guy
get in
from
there now.
the cab opens the cab door and is starting on his way out. He might be heading in the way of Richtofen.
Lynn, hit him with the car.
I doubt if she's ready to do
I cast vehicular manslaughter.
that. Exactly.
Okay. I guess I'm not gonna face to approach him, but I'm gonna kind of just stand around looking confused as I have been so far, maybe looking up at the weather.
That makes sense. Why is the weather so weird? Who knows? We might never
This is New
find
York.
out. It was just fine a moment ago, and now it's not fine. This is very strange. All of it is just strange.
Now that he's out of the cab drivers, they don't have a uniform, right? So
Yeah, they can have a uniform, but this guy doesn't.
Okay. What's he wearing, out of curiosity?
What is he wearing? He is wearing stuff. He's not naked! Congratulations. Because that would be even... He's tall, thick-bodied, a very healthy man. He has a little bit of a ruddy complexion, but he has sturdy jacket, a bit of a trench coat, has the type of mitts that are cut off for the fingers, jeans, sturdy boots like Doc Martens or something like that. And I'm gonna put him down like here. So he's just gotten out of there, and then we'll have Blair in a car. I'm just randomizing things here a little bit because obviously. There, so. And you are standing in front of a door where you've heard those weird voices. Lynn is still in the car, Blair is still in the other car, this guy is making his way towards you. Shall we roll initiative? Because we can. Boom. It doesn't matter because it's always dexterity.
You described his complexion and his size, but how German does this guy look? Stereotypically.
He could definitely fit the profile of a German, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nord European. He could be English, he could be German, he could be Dutch, Polish even, but yeah.
Okay.
If we're going by racial biology, phenotype, stereotypes, I think the closest would be a German or something. Who knows? Maybe he's Austrian. Or Swiss. Or Danish. You don't know.
Gosh.
He's moving towards you with purpose. And he's moving too far to be able to hit you or anything like that. But he is moving right up towards you. And...
Oh, he's like right there.
Yeah,
right
he's
there.
getting right in your face. Absolutely. He can't punch you now, but he is getting in your face. Blair, what do you do?
I'm assuming Blair's done with the calls, right?
What was that?
Dude, he's about to tear me in half.
I'm assuming Blair's done with calls, right?
Yeah, you're done with calls. Gwyn will have to listen to everything in a play-by-play from as Blair just shouts out, yeah, and there goes the... Anyway.
I'm just gonna comment like those old Muppet men.
Blair's gonna restart up her car and...
Vehicular manslaughter, please.
I considered it, but with a 21 drive, I'm worried about hurting Richtofen.
That is a very valid worry. You are not a stunt driver.
Yeah,
My dodge
so...
is better than your drive.
Exactly.
I think Blair's
Hit
just
him with
gonna
your
drive
car.
up close enough to be near so Richtofen can get in. Once it's his turn.
Okay, let's go. Roll a drive check. I am a cruel and heartless keeper of Eldritch Secrets.
It's not a crit at least.
Okay, I'm gonna say that you are so nervous right now. You don't even know why you're this level of nervous. You've seen horrible things before. Oh, maybe that's why you're so nervous. Your hands start shaking. Question from the handler to the player. Would there be cause for Blair to be triggered psychologically here with depression of any kind? Is there any trigger here that reminds her of her past traumas? I'm not sure there is.
No. I'm sure if she heard the chanting, then yes, but
Fair enough.
she hasn't heard it yet.
Heard it. Okay, so this is just a case of her being nervous, dropping the keys because it's 1999. There are still, you don't have just a key fob and then push on start on these cars. You have to literally put a key in the ignition, turn it, and you drop the keys and they land between your legs, and then you can bring them up again and get the car started. But that just means that it's going to take a while before you can... I'm going to put you here, sound like that, in your car, obviously. I don't have a car for you. I need a car. Do they have tiles? Do they have car tiles? I don't know. Tile browser. Okay. I'll find out. How about that? But maybe not immediately. we know that she has a car and she's approaching and it's gonna work out, right? Or not. Lynn, she was told by Richtofen to stay in the car in case something bad happens, so she's gonna do exactly the same thing. Start up her vehicle and get it closer in case of need. And unlike Blair, she actually keeps her cool and gets her vehicle over there. Look at her go.
Yeah.
Can I find a car token at all? No, not 1920s cars. I don't have the right subs for that. Very sad. I'll just have to live with that for now. That's the perfect car, but I can't use it here. Okay. Anyway, let's not get dug down by that. Richtofen, what do you want to do?
So he currently cannot fight back or dodge or anything right now, right?
The guy who's standing in your face?
Correct, because essentially he just used his full round moving to me and I haven't had a chance to go yet.
That's fair. That's fair.
And so Lynn pulled the van up next to us?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to wrestle him into the van.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's go. Unarmed combat. He's gonna be super surprised that you're going on the offensive.
Surprised enough that I get a plus 20?
I know.
Come on, man. Come on.
It's just him
I'm
being...
fighting Nazis here.
Alright. So, you're gonna grapple him. He's now grappled. Change the outlook of... Yeah, he's just grappled up against the van that Lynn has driven. At this point, of course...
Would also like to... When he approaches me, I'm going to rapidly grab him, and in German, in German specifically, I'm going to look him in the face when I say it. I'll be like, what are you doing? Are you stupid?
I think he's just blandly staring at you because he did not expect any of that. German, and he was thought that he was going to give you the once over, and instead you just turned the tables on him. And you will hear a scream inside. Ah!
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh.
The guy who is held by you. Let's go to the grappling rules, shall we?
Oh no.
Because he is that fast.
Let help!
Help! I need somebody.
Not just anybody.
Help!
That's not what I was planning to do, but she pulled the van up, and I was like, man, this can only go well.
Richtofen, what are you planning to do with this Nazi once you have him?
Yeah. What's the point of this?
You gotta collect them all. Pokemon or Nazis. Alright, so. You have both fans free. The target is pinned. Can attempt to escape once per turn, but nothing else. Alright, unarmed combat or strength times 5, whichever is better. Yeah, that would be strength times 5 is better for him. So, he is going to roll. Okay, let's go. That's a critical success.
It's Gunter Voss.
Why don't you... So the escape is opposed by either unarmed combat or strength times 5. Whatever is better. Which
Then that
for
would
you is
definitely
probably
be my
strength
strength.
times 5.
Yeah.
So can you beat... You have to roll a 0-1, I think. Or no, it's
A critical?
higher, right?
Oh,
It's higher, right? It's higher because it's a blackjack system. So a 77
Yes, but I got a 70.
is actually a better critical success than an 11. Okay, feel free to describe this epicness for us.
Yeah, essentially, he probably goes for some sort of technical reversal that he knows from the military.
Oh, absolutely.
And I would essentially counter the counter and try to handcuff him if I can make that possible.
so we're just kidnapping someone now.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm
that
defeated.
is what we're doing.
I was afraid for my life. I thought he was going to literally rip me in half, and you guys were going to watch it.
I'm more terrified now that you have him.
How do you think I feel?
You decided to kidnap a Nazi!
It was not a decision. It was a very spur of the moment
Yep.
defensive maneuver.
Oh my god.
This is a carry stop right now. We can still release him if it doesn't work out well.
I'm adding this to the notebook. I hope you know that.
Consider this a stop and frisk for the time being.
A stop and yoink, if you will.
So yeah, if I can get the handcuffs on him, that's what I'm going for.
All right, I think you're going to get with this. Lynn is still in the car. I don't think she's gonna actually do anything else. Blair, what do you want to do?
I guess drive over? Not as close as
Splat!
Lynn, but...
Kill all 3 of them at once. Extra XP. No?
No.
Triple kill.
300
But I-
points.
And then I think that Blair's just gonna have her gun ready, just in case.
Very well. Lynn is leading out of... Okay. She needs to process this for a moment. Let's see if it takes her a turn or not. It does not take her a turn to process this. She's gonna open the back door of the van to make it easier for you to take this guy and put him in the back of the vehicle. But as this happens, Richtofen, out through the door runs Kolb. And he looks absolutely white in his face, like white as a sheet, as a printed sheet without any print on it. He is just absolutely freaked out. He doesn't have his briefcase, he doesn't have anything, he's just running. And yeah, out he comes.
I swear to God, if
He
you try to
has
kidnap
he
him
has
too.
a book under his arm, that's all.
He has a what?
He has a book.
Hit him with the car.
Yeah.
I've had enough of books.
Well, Richtofen, you cannot hit anyone with the car because you spent your action, haven't you?
Sure
You
have.
can just
Oh,
see
man.
Colm running past. Woohoo! How far has he gone so far? I don't even know how far he's gone. Okay, but
Where did he come from, and where did he go?
exactly.
Where did he come from? Cat Eye Joe.
Nobody knows.
Stephen Colm.
There, and then he can get awfully far away, can't he? Just running. You know what? I have a feeling that the scale on this map is incorrect, but I'm gonna put him over there, and then I'm gonna correct the scale. The scale should be like that. Thank you very much. So, yeah, he just runs the full as far as he possibly can. And Richtofen or Lynn or Blair, there is someone inside the convenience store with a bit of a ruffled up suit. He looks like middle-aged, starting to let himself go, lethargic. He might have been vigorous when he was in his 20s, but he's definitely not in his 20s anymore. He looks more like 60. And he's sitting down where he was pushed to the ground by Kolb. I don't think Richtofen is going to see this. Lynn is going to see this, and Blair is going to see this. You are going to see something that is absolutely impossible.
Oh no.
There is inside that store, you can see a faint outline, transparent, of a person. Who is just hanging there in the air above. Someone has done some kind of sign. You can't see as a pentagram, it's something else. And this apparition, this green apparition, is just hanging there. Roll sanity, please.
Yeah, that's about what I expected.
And you said I didn't see that?
Yeah, no, because you're entangled with the other guy.
Nice.
Did we get a roll? Oh no! We failed! That's not good. It's generally not good to fail a sanity check when you see something horrifying. Okay, this is wrong in so many ways. Let's see. Roll a d6.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
Okay, Blair has been through a thing or two, apparently. I'll allow you to roll an alertness check, too.
It's just a transparent green guy. Come on.
Yeah, just a transparent green guy. Not so much as a transparent green guy. Was that Hitler? The little mustache?
No! What the fuck?
Lynn fails her sanity check. But luckily she doesn't take that much damage to her sanity. She might just also... Yeah, okay. So, yeah, that's the situation at the moment. With Kolb having run between the cars. He's going for his own vehicle, probably. But we'll find out next turn. Not next time, next turn. This guy is pinned. He does not like being pinned. He's gonna free himself from being pinned. And he rolls a 0-5. Are you gonna roll better than that, Richtofen?
I sure will try.
Even with the handcuffs, I can give him a minus bunch, but that was still a 0-5.
Yeah.
He's a
I would
strong
like
and
the minus
athletic man,
bunch
this
on
one.
future checks at the very least, okay?
What was that?
I would like the minus a bunch on future checks at least.
Oh, for sure.
I'll let it slide this time.
Yeah. Oh, no!
Oh my gosh, dude.
Never have let it slide. Okay, how is this going to turn out?
Can I use a hero point?
If there was one, yes. But as it turns out, there is none of that in this game. what is the fumble? Is it going to be physical strain, emotional burnout, exhaustion, distraction?
Let's do emotional burnout.
Very well. Do you want to lose willpower or something from the stats?
Let's go for willpower.
Roll a d6, please.
Okay.
Okay then. You definitely a lot of emotional burnout here, but you have so much willpower that it's hard to shake you, isn't it? Maybe it's a adrenaline spike in your stomach when the guy breaks free from your grip.
I can believe that.
Yeah, you wanted to just hear the click of the handcuffs, and the click never quite came. And then he twists and turns around, zips out of. He has one of the cuffs still on him, but he manages to just do some kind of long circular motion with his arms that twists your arms completely out of the way, because arms don't bend that way, and he is free for now. He can move a few steps too. He will do that. He will move up to these cars here. Like that. There we go. He's moved a little. Okay.
I see.
This man, I think... he has a bruise to his face, a little bit of a cut above his left eye. He's just moaning, sitting there, and wobbling back and forth, not really coming towards you, also not running away from you. I think Blair and Lynn are too distracted right now to do much about him. Blair? We're in a car?
Yes. Not quite sure what to do.
Plan B, no airplane.
What?
What does that mean? I'm not sure.
What?
I crashed the car into the storefront. Come on.
Ah!
I'm not gonna. What if I hit you?
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
No. Oh my god. Did Blair actually just see Ghost Hitler?
Why am I imagining that ghost from Ghostbusters, but with the little stash?
What a hilarious way for Lynn to realize the existence of the supernatural. Just like, oh shit, was that the ghost pit?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
It's a moment to be sure. Blair, what did you decide?
Oh, I actually have no idea. I think Blair's just gonna be ready to drive off, but she's mostly
She's just
waiting
sitting
for
there
Richtofen to
staring.
get in.
Jaw hanging, slack-jawed as she saw the ghost of
understand.
Hitler.
Yeah, like she's trying to figure out if that's actually the ghost of Hitler or what.
That makes sense. I think Lynn is doing the same, but she didn't take so much sanity damage that she is out of action. So she is actually gonna get out of the vehicle and try to grab this guy. She doesn't know why she's trying to grab this guy, but she is trying to grab this guy.
At this point, he's resisting arrest, which that's a charge in and of itself, even if we get nothing else.
So let's
Oh,
go.
Oh wow.
Is
What did
getting
she do in the Navy?
investigations?
Kidnap Nazis, probably.
Probably,
G1
yes.
investigations team? Come on.
What? Pin. Let's go. Okay. He is pinned yet again. Which means that everybody else has a plus 20 to attack this guy. Kolm is running to his car. Rip. He gets into his car. Richtofen, what are you doing?
If she's got him pinned, is there a way that I can essentially incapacitate him by tying him up with the handcuffs?
Yes, I would allow that.
Okay.
You have plus 20 on your unarmed attacks.
Okay. It's been a minute since I've had to make the adjustment. Do I right-click it to do that? No, I don't. It rolled twice?
That's weird.
That doesn't help me.
Well, I
Okay.
usually go with the first roll, but so you're trying to get, I guess, your handcuffs on his legs or whatever. It's two of you now against him, and he's gonna flail around with those legs as much as he possibly can to make it hard to get the cuffs to click on him. That's basically what's gonna happen with that. He is obviously gonna try to escape. Are we gonna use Lynn's or Richtofen's strength in this case? Let's go with Richtofen, because Richtofen has a lot more, don't you?
Come big.
Let's go.
Still got him.
You still got him. Okay. After this, I'm gonna say that, yeah, he now has handcuffs on. He is subdued.
Nice.
And this other guy is gonna run out the other door and go away. Blair, what do you want to do? The paunchy fellow has run out a back door.
They have the guy now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the dude on the inside was the one meeting with Kolb, though.
Yeah, but I don't think we'll be able to catch multiple of them.
I mean, Colm's got the book.
Kolb has a book.
Yeah.
This is true.
Fair.
The
True.
book. A book.
The book that apparently summoned Hitler. I think I get to call it the book.
Oh god.
Yeah, by the way, Blair and Lynn will both have noticed that green apparition over the strange paintings on the floor has dissipated completely. It was there for a moment and then it was just gone with the wind like a puff.
Okay then. I guess Blair's going ahead to start making the way out of the parking lot.
Okay, are we trying to get after Kolm here, or what are we doing? Just driving slowly up here is fine.
Yeah, because I don't want to go too fast, just in case something happens to the two.
Very well. Lynn is gonna get this guy into the van, and I have a feeling that Richtofen is gonna get into the van as well, right?
Correct.
Kolm is going to drive away from here like a bat out of hell. And that doesn't work so well for him. So he drives all right, but he's gonna slide against something, slam into it. It's not enough to stop him or anything, but it is enough to create a traffic incident and reason for local police to intervene into his obviously reckless driving. He's out now on the streets, and the combat inside this area is clearly over. So I'm just gonna ask Richtofen, you're keeping tabs on the guy in the van. Lynn is driving the van. What is Blair doing? What are we doing here? Are we following Kolb? Are we going back to FBI HQ? Are we going to the hotel? What's the next step?
Oh. I think first, Blair's gonna call Gwen.
Check the taxi. See what he's got in the taxi.
Oh, yeah.
That means you're not following Kolb.
No.
I'll get Lynn on
yeah.
call.
Just
Okay.
stepping out of the car and quickly
Lynn will try to
Looking out.
follow Kolb in your van. And I roll amazingly. Yep. That's what I do. His failure was worse though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have 2 failures here. She's not gonna get any closer. We're now leaving the strip mall and we're going to like the overall map, if you will. And just driving along the main roads in Queens. That is to say, Lynn is driving. Lynn and Kolb is driving among those. While Blair is searching through the cab that does... I don't know, what are we trying to find in the cab?
I guess anything noteworthy or even just ID of the guy.
How thorough will we be here? Is it going to be a full forensics check or just...
No, just a quick check. See if anything stands out.
Nothing really stands out, no.
Okay. Then yeah, Blair's getting back in her car and following. Or somewhat following.
Very well. Somewhat following. Gwyn, you might be able to hear things through communication. I'm gonna let Kolb make another driver's check here because it's a long drive. He is amazing at driving poorly. Lynn, however, is amazing at driving... Apparently! Yes, just succeeding.
On the dot, fine.
On the dot. So, Kolb is basically driving along this major artery. He gets back up on the major artery and just driving like an absolute maniac. And he's good at driving too. He's a better driver than you are for Richtofen. And Blair and Gwyn. No, that's not very difficult to be, but he is. But he's gonna get pulled over by police. They are coming. Woo, you can see the squad cars, the traffic control is coming. And he's definitely gonna get pulled over. And issued the biggest ticket that anyone has ever been issued. Lynn and Richtofen are gonna arrive to the place where he is apprehended. He has his hands out and everything and just shaking and cold and sweat coming down his face. You've never seen him so disheveled. He usually doesn't have a strand of hair out of place. But now it's just bad.
I am going to tell Lynn to park up the street a little bit and keep an eye on the guy in the back.
Okay.
I'll approach the cops.
All right.
How far away is Blair? She was pretty close, right?
Yeah, she would be, but it's going to be like a little while before she catches up. Do Dex test -20 to wriggle out of cuffs. Let's go. Definitely taking that.
I was trying to incapacitate him without knocking him out, but I can see that's...
That can be tricky. But, oh my. Okay, I think we have a situation here, folks.
Oh no.
So, Lynn was going to go over there while you keep tabs on the guy. And the guy... as you turn around to look at him, even as Lynn is leaving the vehicle, he is managing somehow to sneak one of his hands out of the cuffs. He's done this before. This guy is not a stranger to being captured and escape and evade technologies and techniques. Here we go. Richtofen and Guy. No active combat again. I'm trying to make it active, dang it! whatever. So he did that. His dexterity is something. Your dexterity is slower. So what do you want to do, Richtofen? He has managed to get his hands out of the thing. Are we going to pin him again? He's snarling at you. He's just determined look. You know what's weird about his face now that you see it very close off, Richtofen?
What's up?
Looks like sandpaper.
Hmm.
Like, it's not the smooth, usual skin of most people. It's like little knots all over. It's like his sand stuck all over the face.
Gross. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just, I guess, roll. Is it a strength to oppose him?
You would have to do an unarmed combat to pin him, isn't it? We're back to that again. The eternal pins.
Yeah. He's still, I'm sorry, so he still has a handcuff on, but
No, he managed to get out. He was faster than you on the draw, if you will, on the initiative. He's a little bit faster than you. So he used his turn to get out of the handcuffs, and you can use your turn to pin him and hold him to the ground.
Okay, then yeah, I'll try that again, and I'll also scream to Lynn, get the cops! Tell them we're feds!
Alright. Yep, roll. Let's see what happens. Okay, with that success, I don't think he can fight back, right? Because that's an action.
It was
so-
essentially, yeah, his turn was already used.
Yeah, he's already used it. So, yeah, you're gonna get him down again. There was always the chance that you would have failed that unarmed combat, and then things could have gotten really interesting, right?
I know. I was meaning to tell you that in the pursuit, I was going to pat him down for weapons, but now, you know, I very much am going to, now that he's pinned.
Pat him down for weapons. Gotcha. You are going to find on his person... Oh yeah, he has a knife. He wears vest. It's not Kevlar, it's not the strongest type of armor, but it is a vest. And he does have a automatic pistol and a knife.
Okay, then yeah, weapons first, and then I'm going to go ahead and try to take the vest off of him.
Blair, I'm going to have you roll a search check just for that cab that you were looking for. I know you wanted... We're not doing forensics here. You're not going to find any fingerprints, but who knows what other interesting things you find. You also won't find any ID for him. Or anything else for that matter. It looks like this is the time to roll poorly all the time. What levels of search skill do you need to succeed? 99? I'm just a little bit mean. Alright. You know what? Because Lynn is screaming for the cops to come because in waving the federal badge, they're gonna let Kolb off with a very hefty fine for speeding something ridiculously.
Oh no, don't do that!
They've done a breathalyzer test they want to do, but one of the cops is coming over and one of the cops is attending to Kolb. But you can tell that feds take priority over possibly drunken man who is, as the breathalyzer shows, not drunk at all.
When they come back over, I will be like, get him in custody, don't let him leave. This guy's dangerous. Help me with him, but don't let that guy leave.
Okay, so Lynn is going to help you with this guy, and they are going to get Kolb into custody. Very well. They're getting Kolb into custody. He's... What's your persuade check? Yeah, it's okay. He has been doing reckless driving. There is enough reason to grab him.
He was also evading pursuit. We were trying to take him into custody with these guys, and he evaded.
Okay, that's a lot. Let's face it. So, I guess that means that we're going to have 4 people going to FBI HQ, aren't we?
Well,
Meanwhile,
before we start going
part...
anywhere,
okay,
I'm going to either have, if I can't get away to do it, I'm going to have Lynn look for that book in the vehicle before anybody takes anything into custody.
Very well. Lynn will find a book.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Lynn is looking at the book and she looks absolutely baffled when she looks at the title of the book. Let's see. Yeah, Hames is still in his hotel room. He has not left since he came back, Gwen.
Damn, I hope my teammates are having a very good time across town.
Yeah, I'm sure they are having a very good time across town.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely not more entertaining and world-shattering than me watching an old lady beat the absolute shit out of a Nazi.
Nope, not at all. Blair will arrive to the scene as well, so all of you can go. Lynn is handing over the book to Blair because Richtofen is controlling Kolb and the other guy. And feel free to roll a human check as Kolb is sitting in the van, handcuffed and just absolutely shivering. Ooh, look at that. Richtofen notices nothing of human emotions. What are those? We don't know. We might never find out.
I study anthropological human emotions, not current modern ones.
That's... Lynn also fails with this because she's so obviously rattled. Blair, the guy you have apprehended and put into cuffs and all sorts of other protective measures, he is just sitting there staring blankly at all of you. There isn't a single emotion on his face. If there is an emotion, it's one of disdain and disgust. But looking into his eyes is like looking into the eyes of a shark. There's no empathy, no sympathy, no human connection at all.
Oh. That's
To you-
lovely.
To you, he reads like an utter and complete psychopath.
Oh.
Kolm is the very opposite. He is obviously has just gone through a complete shock. The type of shock that can give you PTSD. He is white as a sheet, has almost no blood in his mouth. When he's sitting close to this guy, his eyes go just super wide and he's just staring at him and he's just hyperventilating.
Me too, man. Me too. Blair, I think we should probably make a phone call, right?
Yeah.
You have a uniform cop with you as well, of course.
Then yeah, I'll cut it up with the cop if Blair wants to step away to make that oh so important phone call.
Yep.
Okay, so Blair, who are you calling?
As I'm calling it ACEL.
Do you think you're the only ones that ACEL are supervising at any one time?
Nope. Okay, I guess after that I'm calling Gwen.
Yeah, it makes sense. Gwen, you are super overwatching tailing Hames. Surveillance! Surveillance is the word. Maintaining surveillance on.
Yep.
Oh. Then yeah. I'm guessing Gwen picks up, right?
I've got nothing else to do.
And yeah, I guess Blair's exploding. So we follow Kolb to a mostly abandoned site, and I'm not quite sure what fully happened. Richtofen walked up, their watch guy followed up, and as Richtofen is trying to kidnap him, the door is open, and I believe I saw an apparition of Hitler.
What?
I have no idea who else it could have been, but yes. And more concerning, I think Lynn saw it too.
Okay, just tell her it was a Pepper's ghost effect or something, but... Let me get this straight. Richtofen tried to kidnap a Nazi, and that led to you guys seeing the ghost of Hitler?
Inside a store, I think it had to be some sort of cult ritual, but that it summoned some sort of apparition, and it very much looked like Hitler.
Got it. Have you told ACEL that the conference can just summon Hitler?
I attempted to call them and got no response.
Of course.
Yeah. That will have to wait for now until I try again later or get a call back.
Was there any physical occult evidence at the scene? Except we'll need to hide from the general police?
I'm not quite sure. I'm assuming Richtofen didn't tell the police of the location, right?
No, I didn't. I didn't mention it to anybody.
The police don't know the location, but they're arresting Kolb right now, and another guy we caught, the one that Richtofen kidnapped, who does not seem right, to put it plainly. I'm not sure if he's supernatural or just a psychopath.
Okay. Should we be concerned that the police now have in custody a possibly supernatural being? I'm deferring to you
Maybe.
this one.
The issue is that there's not much to do about it right now because the police are literally here with the guy in handcuffs.
Got it.
But yeah, we will probably have to go back to the scene and double check to see if anything was left behind, because I didn't get a clear look inside. I was in the car and the door was just open when I saw the apparition.
I'd hate to leave Hames unattended, but if you need somebody to head over there now, I could.
Yeah. It might be best. There was a third guy on scene, but he escaped. He seemed normal besides being panicked.
But the chances of him being just a passerby are low.
I believe he was in with the ritual.
Got it. My guess is Hames will probably be stationary unless he gets news of what happened, but I think that probably getting that evidence before the police, or God forbid, the vampire Nazis do, might be more important, so I'm gonna head over there.
Yeah, that would be best.
Could you tell me the address, please?
Yeah, Blair's gonna share their address then.
Address to the
Thank
strip
you.
mall?
Yeah.
Very well.
Yep, and Gwen will head over to see if they can she can scrounge up some supernatural evidence.
Not impossible.
Yes.
Guessing that we're driving at a regular pace and not trying to do any rash race driving shenanigans.
Nope, I am a normal citizen doing normal things, going to a strip mall for completely normal reasons.
Like, completely normal.
Oh yeah, totally normal. Nothing supernatural or nefarious.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, what are we doing with these guys? Lynn... When Blair hangs up, I'm gonna say that Richtofen is on guard duty, or unless you say differently, Coach, but I believe that's the order. She's gonna present the book to you, Blair.
I guess Blair's checking.
What was that?
Checking it out. I guess Blair's taking it and checking it out.
Yeah, it's not a very old book. Can't be more than a few decades old. Who knows? You're not an antiquarian. You don't pay attention to such things, right? But it says on the front cover, it says Mein Triumph in German.
Oh no.
Is the inside German as well?
Yes, it is. And
Okay.
the author is apparently one A. Hitler.
Oh.
This book was apparently printed sometime in the 60s.
I didn't know he wrote a sequel. That's crazy.
Yeah, Blair's gonna bring the book over to Richtofen. She's not even gonna try.
Sure, that is a book.
Kolm is just shying away from it. No, don't open it! Don't open it! Whatever you do, don't open it! Don't open it! Ah! And he's just getting as far away from the book as he physically can while still in cuffs.
Yeah, I'm not opening it or
That's
anything in
funny.
presence of Colm.
Yeah.
From the other
Do you
guy,
have-
you get only scorn.
Do you have psychotherapy? Is there any way we can potentially calm him down, maybe get some operational intel?
Yeah.
That takes a while. That's not something you do in a van. That's something you do in the HQ.
Fair. Officer, I really want to thank you so much for this, and we'll be sending the paperwork over, but as you may be aware, we have been involved in a federal investigation involving this gentleman and another of his friends taken into custody. But these two, where they were specifically evading us, and he was assault on an officer, me specifically. We are going to take him into federal custody as well.
Very well, says the cop, the uniform, and leaves you on your way. Now they just got to do the fun job of getting a tow truck to move Colm's vehicle away from the artery, but that is definitely beat cop uniform job, right? Does that mean that we're going to your office?
That's a good question. So, essentially, the best thing at this point would be to rendezvous with ACEL and figure out the best way they want us to handle this situation. If we can squeeze some info out of Kolb, he was the one that actually met with the guy for all of 5 minutes, but may have got something.
He
This
didn't
guy
meet
may
with
not be
this
easy to
guy.
work with, but ACEL may know a thing or two, or may have some plans for this gentleman.
Right. Yeah, this is entirely possible. We want to meet up with ACEL. That's what we want to do. It's going to be happening, obviously, because sooner or later... Gwyn, alertness check, please.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
You are oblivious to the world, aren't you?
All the time. That's how I keep my sanity.
Ignorance is bliss. You're
Yep.
gonna go to this place and do some forensics, aren't you? Which you're
Yep.
actually pretty good at, so let's go. Forensics.
Now that you said that, I am going to fail it.
I be like that. I be like that. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. See it as a positive thing that you'll be able to raise your forensics at the end of this story. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I'll tell you what you can see in there though, because I feel like that's a thing I should tell you about. So, what you can see in here. This is basically an abandoned store, right? But yes, there are occult paraphernalia here. Gwyn has some occult, doesn't she?
Do I?
Oh, apparently not.
Hopefully.
Roll your occult. This is gonna end up with Gwyn finds nothing.
Yep, looks like a regular bookstore to me. I'm under the fallen for some reason too. I apparently died.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That is where you belong.
Warn me. Oh no!
Aw.
22. Okay.
I died. That's what I did.
Yep. You died and we're... Okay, what are we getting from this? Are we getting just absolutely contrary information? Gain false information?
I think I'm slipping and hitting my head on the linoleum. I think that's what I'm doing.
Fair enough. Roll a d6 to take some HP damage. Which is just the right level of humiliating. So the only damage done to any agent so far this op has been Gwyn slipping on some wax on the floor and hitting her head on a chair and splitting open her forehead.
Oh my god.
That is it. Yep,
Agent down.
exactly.
I'm just gonna hope I didn't spill any blood on.
You cannot, with your forensics and your occult, you can't make heads and tails of anything. Maybe as you are stumbling through this thing, you knock over some candles and really destroy the scene for future forensic analysts. This is the best team Delta Green has, by the way, right?
Oh,
Absolutely the best
Unfortunately.
team. Yeah, your great takeaway from this abandoned store is they had some candles in here, and I think they were lit at some point. Yep. Also,
Hello?
the back door is open, but you can't find any traces of whoever ran away from there because, yeah, they ran on the pavement or whatever, so clearly you missed any other signs. If that guy who was in there with Kolm stepped in the mud at some point, you missed that particular footprint, so you don't have any leads from him.
I love the idea that Gwyn has absolutely no evidence for the supernatural just because I keep failing every single roll to try to find some.
Yep. Nope, it's all perfectly mundane here.
Oh, yep, the Hollowood's a normal bookstore. This is just a normal abandoned store. Everybody is crazy. What is going on? So yeah, I might just call Blair and say, it's a normal bookstore. I don't know what you want from me. I had a look around. There was wax. Pretty sure I should get that stitched up. But if there was something there, they took it with them.
Okay, then.
Like, maybe the ghost of Hitler was here, but I didn't see him.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is absolutely no ghost of Hitler here.
Yeah, this is just a normal-ass bookstore. Abandoned bookstore, I might
It's
add.
it's not even a bookstore. It's just a store of some kind. Abandoned.
It's a printing shop. It's a pre-bookstore.
Yes, a pre-bookstore. That's what it is.
You guys, I think, are just a bit too paranoid about books.
Must be.
Yeah. Got too many paper cuts. If I may do a little bit of psychoanalyzing.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna put us in a conference room here where, not really because we are in a conference room, all of us, certainly not Gwyn, but just because you need to decide what to do with Kolm and with the man known as Voss, Gunter Voss. You have his name because he has a driver's license.
Cool. Say Gunter Voss.
Yeah.
Pretty German name.
He's not
What's-
gonna say anything. He just looks at you. Bored.
Oh, no, I didn't say it out loud.
He's bored. That's what it sounds like. He looks bored.
Sorry, and Colm is also here, but in a different room.
It depends on how you have arranged it. It's your court now. You have them in custody, and they are all chained up. So you have to decide how you want to treat these guys. Are they in the same place? Are they in the FBI building? Are they in a green box? Where do you want these guys?
I think before we are able to make contact with ACEL, we should get him out of the way somewhere, make Colm comfortable, and then I'll just make absolutely sure that this guy can't jump up. Whether I gotta additionally duct tape him to a chair on top of the handcuffs and stand within arm's reach, whatever needs to be done.
But what is this place, though? Is it you store it units somewhere on Manhattan or in Queens that you just rent for the moment? Is it the FBI HQ? Where are we physically? There's going to be a roof over your head somewhere, but what is that?
Yeah.
roof?
I think a storage room would work, but if you wanted to get a motel room somewhere, not a hotel, that might be just as well. That way we can move them from the car to the front door.
Blair? Any opinion?
I don't mind the idea of a motel.
Lynn is just sitting right there. Surprised of how things have been going so far?
Taylor here. We love that guy.
What was that?
Get Taylor here. What's he been doing?
Oh, you don't know. He's been tailoring. He's been tailing someone else. He's been tailing Prentice, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Blair,
you're
not
gonna
sure.
you're gonna get. Oh, yeah, no, he's been tailing Drinkwater, and you're gonna get. Yeah, he's still in the bookstore. That's basically it.
That's fair. And yeah, for the time being, if it's just the two of us, it is what it is. We should try to get a little bit extra backup, at least until we can figure out what ACEL wants us to do with them. If they want us to turn Colm over for the most part,
Are you
after we
saying
get whatever in.
ACEL out loud in Lynn's vicinity? Just checking here, because I'm
No,
confused
this
about
is
where.
out of character. I'm just trying to explain the plan.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so for the time being, like, I just want to stay on top of him. Blair, did you leave a voicemail at least?
Blair, do you want to roll another luck check?
Sure. No.
Wow.
All right, I feel like we should really be trying to get a hold of ACEL, or trying to get a hold of administration here.
So it's up to you to decide. What do you want to do now? You have technically the scene ended. The last we saw of everybody was on a major artery on the way to JFK. You're gonna get into the van. You're gonna drive away from there. I guess Lynn is driving because she is the best driver of Lynn and Blair. In fact, of all of you. So Lynn is driving, and Blair and Richtofen are keeping Kolm and Voss under surveillance. Where to, Blair? motel, you store it, weird shack with a roll down door where you can do some black site waterboarding, a rooftop where you can dangle them dangerously over the side of the roof of the so they can fall very far down if they don't collaborate, or FBI HQ. There are lots of different options here. It's New York City.
Shit. I'm just gonna go simply with motel.
All right, a motel. That works. We've been to motels before.
We at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Exactly. She's not here. So many people are not here. Blair is here. And so is Richtofen. And so is Lynn, because that's good and useful, right? We need a pair of eyes that are completely innocent in the ways of the world and has no idea of. But she saw something! She saw something! And you know it, Blair, because you succeeded with your human. Lynn has that cracked expression that someone who's just seen something she can't just explain away. She's just shaking her head every once in a while and frowning a lot and just trying to process it while staying professional on the job. That's what she's trying to do now. It's going great. It's going great. Here we are. We are in a motel off the artery. Lynn is not notably saying anything about procedure or questioning why we're going into the motel rather than FBI HQ. But yeah, there's the two of them. Where do we place them? Do they have their separate rooms? Do they have the same room? How do you want to organize this?
We can keep Kolm comfortable in the room, and I'm just going to stay on top of Voss in the bathroom.
Very well. So Richtofen versus Voss staring at each other. As all this has gone on, Blair, your phone rings. Wait, Gwyn was doing that search. She's still doing that search because she rolled so good on her occult and everything. It was a joy to see. Blair, your phone rings. It's the special phone. It's not the FBI phone. Lynn is standing right there.
Blair's gonna tell Lynn to keep an eye on Colm, and Blair's gonna step outside before she answers this phone.
Yep.
Agent Zaki here.
Alphonse. You can hear the crackling of the distorted voice.
We've discovered something. One of the members, a part of organizing the convention, had left to an abandoned strip mall where others were, and in the process of trying to handle their lookout, we got a glimpse inside and saw an apparition of what looked very similar to Hitler. And we also have, off of Mr. Kolm, was a book in German, and we haven't gotten around to questioning him just yet, but he's panicked about us not opening the book. So it may be tied to whatever ritual they had done.
It's gonna take a moment. There's definitely he's processing this kind of pause from the other side, and then there'll be like, say that again, slowly.
I had seen an apparition of Adolf Hitler. We haven't investigated. One of our agents is investigating the scene, but it seems like a ritual that either summoned the ghost of Hitler or maybe another entity taking the shape.
And you have someone in custody, you say?
Yes, we have two of them. Kolb, who had the book, but I'm assuming he didn't know prior that the ritual was actually real because of how panicked and nervous he looked. And we have another person in custody who something isn't right with him. He gives off the signs of a psychopath, but his skin isn't exactly right. I haven't checked on him yet, so I don't know if it's just a skin condition or if he could be of the supernatural.
Good. And listen carefully. You do not have suspects. You have unstable ordnance with names. Where are they being held? Who has access?
We're currently in a motel. Police know we have them in custody, but do not know about the ritual and such. Unfortunately, one of the non-approved agents with us, one of the new guys, saw the apparition. And only the apparition.
You might need to read her in as a friendly eventually, but we'll keep an eye on her.
Yes. She is currently with us, and we're the only ones who know of the motel right now. And we intend to question the two soon.
We want to separate these folks. No sight lines, no shared walls if you can help it, no phone calls, no lawyers. Until we know who is calling, no property return, no priest, no doctor, no consular officer, no helpful German-speaking academic without clearance from me.
Agreed. That is currently what we're doing. The second suspect or operative has successfully gotten out of handcuffs multiple times, so we are very much keeping him locked down, eyes on him.
Very well. We'll need to take him into custody off the books.
Right.
I doubt me if he is in any books anyway. Kolb is a problem. He's the ledger, but he's also an official person who exists, who has a record, who has a social security number and a driver's license. That makes him real. That makes it possible that others will ask if he just disappears.
Yeah. We're still trying to come up with what to do, because it will wildly depend on what we get out of him during an interrogation.
Very good. Milk him for what you can. See how much he knows about the caretaker, if anything. You said he was scared?
Yes, he's been scared and panicked and scared of the other operative.
Alright, then he might just be in deeper than he thought he was. Let's hope for that, because in that case we can release him and he won't do any damage to the public. He will have a bad memory and he will have PTSD and nightmares, but hopefully not more than that. The other guy, I'm gonna assume that he's been trained to resist interrogation. And
It seems so.
that he is fanatic enough to not care if he lives or dies.
That's highly possible.
I want him isolated, and I want him brought in for further questioning by our group.
All right.
You've done well here. Don't mistake that for being safe.
Understood.
And you know what, you guys? This is actually the official ending of See No Evil. You have apprehended one man. You have apprehended a guy who had no idea what he was in for, which is going to become very obvious when you start asking him questions, and he's just, the ghosts and lights and things, and what is this? Kolm is not one to... He's basically, you're all out to get me! This is a problem. Blair will be able to, with psychotherapy, establish that... You know how you all had the feeling that Kolm was a bit paranoid? The shock he got in that abandoned store was enough to drive him over the edge. So now he's incoherently paranoid, like the mental disorder paranoid, and thinks that all of you are part of this them that are gonna get him somehow. So he has nowhere to turn, he needs treatment. The guy seriously needs to just have therapy. The good news is that makes him completely safe from a public safety standpoint. Any rantings and ravings about Hitler's ghosts, nobody's gonna take seriously. It's gonna be like, yeah, okay, he is mentally unstable and clearly took drugs or had a hallucination because of acute schizophrenia or something like that. So, Kolm is the least of your problem. Voss is more of a problem. But before the day is over, another cell will join you to take care of Voss and ask him some questions, which we can get back to next session if you all want to. I have a feeling, maybe, perhaps, potentially. Also, Gwyn, I have a little bit of bad news. You were too busy with failing your roles to notice, but apparently today there was a fire in a bookstore in Manhattan called The Hollow Word. This fire started early in the wee hours of morning and completely gutted the bookstore. And unfortunately, the remains of one person were found in there. It's speculated that this person committed suicide and that the fire was arson, but by the person who committed suicide. And unfortunately, dental records show that the person who has passed is none other than Mr. Dean Corso.
Oh.
Rest in peace, Dean Corso.
No, absolutely not. When you've been involved in that cult, your soul is not going to heaven. Let's give you all some sanity rewards for a successful op. Only one of you got any hurt at all, and that was just for slipping on some wax.
I just realized I was muted. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Dean?
What?
He has a brother? Dean Corso? He has a brother?
No, Scott, obviously. Scott Corso. The Scott Corso. The Corso.
Okay. So wait, he wasn't identified. He went to the dentist. He wasn't a 100-year-old vampire. He was just a dude. Funny. Sad.
But funny.
Yeah. This might be something she'd tell Talbot's grave about. Yeah, so don't know what was up with that bookstore. Burned down. Dude died. Sorry.
All right, I want you all, because you have no idea why, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Roll 3d4, please. Blair, you needed that.
Very much.
Yeah.
I need all the
This is-
sanity I can get.
Yes, you do. And, oh, Gwyn needed that too, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes. Also, you have in fact saved Kolb's life.
Oh.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, he's alive.
Nice.
At the end
Oh.
of this, he's alive. He could have been dead, but you fixed that. Kolm's apartment is going to be later revealed as being completely ransacked by somebody. You captured Voss alive. See? Blair is fine. She has all the sanity. I don't know what you're complaining about. And you recovered Mein Triumph. Blair is fine. She has a lot of sanity. She doesn't need any... Yeah.
Blair's getting more therapy.
Apparently. Maybe. But yeah, you have Voss in custody, Kolm, and obviously I can tell you that the conference will in fact be cancelled because when 2 out of 4 of the organizers are gone, yeah, Hames and Drinkwater will just withdraw and there will be like conference cancelled sign on the door, which means that the protesters have no reason to stand outside and protest, which is a good thing because nobody gets hurt. So yeah,
Think about all the money those neo-Nazis donated for nothing.
for nothing. Yeah, and I'm sure I don't know if we can press any charges against Kolm on anything really, aside from breaking and entering in a private lot. That's basically it. That's all we got on him, isn't it?
And reckless driving.
And reckless driving. Woohoo! Enormous charges, but because he is also going to be found, what do we call it, irresponsible due to insanity, he is also not going to be able to run the review. So there's that. Don't know about Drinkwater and Brunt is going to get arrested for the drug-related charges and convicted probably for those. If that was how they were financing the review operation, I think it's probably a time to bring Drinkwater and Hames in for questioning, but it's going to be very quickly clear that they have no idea about what Brunt was doing. So, don't know if a prosecutor can make it stick that the review was funded by drug money. There is some forensic accounting going on in there, and all the evidence points to Brunt skimming the review rather than adding money to the review with his drug dealings. So it's not something that's going to hold up in court. A forensic lawyer would just absolutely take that apart. But Brunt can be sent behind bars for a number of years for possession with intent to distribute, or because it was a big haul of drugs, right? So it's probably not going to be for himself. And that is the end of See No Evil, folks. Do we call this a completely successful operation?
I think the mission was only surveillance, so I think this was like a double bonus type situation.
Yeah, one of them got away. The paunchy fellow. I have no idea where he went. Who knows? Maybe there will be an epilogue describing that in some fashion. We'll find out. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the final chapter of See No Evil. Who knows what we're going to see next time on the Delta Green stream?